everyone, welcome back to Culinary Dynasty. Today we are making chocolate chip cookies. We have tried this recipe so many times and to date I think it's our family's favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe. We hope you enjoy it. Please let us know what you think in the comments. Alright guys, up next is the recipe. Alright guys, we are about to get started. So we are going to do this video in steps so that it's easier to follow and that it makes sense for the newer cooks who may be watching. Alright, so step one is to mix together the sugar and the salt in the bowl. This just helps to make sure that the sugar and salt are evenly distributed throughout the dough. So we are going to start off with 1/2 teaspoon of salt. It is going to be 1 cup of white sugar and 1 cup of brown sugar. Just make sure your brown sugar is compacted in your measuring spoon. Alright, so now I'm just going to break this up. I'm just using the measuring spoon that I use for the salt, and now I'm just going to stir it all together. Don't forget the salt is at the very bottom. We poured that first. And again, this step is just to make sure your sugar and your salt are evenly mixed, and so that when you have your dough, when you create your dough, they will be evenly mixed throughout your dough. So we're on step 2 now. We are going to take our softened butter and add it to our sugar salt mixture. As a side note, we are using Kerrygold butter just because that's what we prefer as a family, but the butter you have is what is your preference. So now we're going to mix it, and you want to make sure that your mixture becomes creamy. Step 3 is to add 2 eggs, which I have my 2 eggs right here, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So mixer on low or medium again, just to incorporate all of the new ingredients. Step 4 is we are going to incorporate our flour into our butter, sugar, salt, egg mixture. So we have found that we love the combination of white lily flour, and this is white lily flour all-purpose flour, and gold medal all-purpose flour. We've also found that the white lily flour makes the cookies really soft, which for us is what we love. So I will say for this, the brand does matter, but if maybe you don't like soft cookies, or maybe you like your cookies a different texture, I'm just telling you what we like and why we love the recipe so much. Okay, so we're gonna do 1.5 cups of each. 1.5 cups of the white lily flour and 1.5 cups of the gold medal flour. So this is 1 cup of the white lily, and then I need to add another 1/2 cup. So this is our other 1/2 cup of white lily flour. I am going to take my spatula and just gently start to incorporate the white lily flour. This is 1 cup of the gold medal all-purpose flour, and this is the other 1/2 cup. So now I'm going to take our spatula and just begin to incorporate our flour into our mixture. If you are a chocolate lover, you can add more than the 2 cups of chocolate chips, but we found that this is the perfect amount for this recipe. You're going to bake these for 8 to 10 minutes on a baking sheet or a cookie sheet. You can make your cookies as large or as small as you want to. We have found that with just a regular soup spoon or tablespoon, that the 8 to 10 minutes is the perfect cooking time. If you make your cookies larger or smaller, your cooking time is probably going to vary. So please watch it to make sure you don't have overdone or underdone cookies, because that's not going to be fun. Alright guys, so I am done putting our cookie dough onto our baking sheet. I want to show you what it looks like. I was able to get 9 scoops of cookie dough onto our baking sheet. Again, I have a 17 inch by 11 inch baking sheet. Of course, if yours is smaller, then you may not be able to get as many. If it's larger, you may be able to get more. That is our oven. and it says it's done preheating to 375. I do want to make a note and show you that the cookie dough is evenly spread out, so that way when they flatten and cook, hopefully they won't be touching and there's enough room for them to cook evenly. That is why you do not want to overcrowd your baking sheet, because you want everything to cook evenly and you want the air to be able to circulate around each ball of cookie dough essentially. All right, I'm going to put our cookies into the oven. I will come back and show you what they look like when they are done. All right guys, we are back. It has been about 8 to 9 minutes. I wanted to show you quickly what the cookies look like. I have just taken them out of the oven. This pan is very hot, which is why I'm holding it with our dish towel. So hopefully you guys can see they've risen really well. If I hold it flat, maybe you all can see the rise. I'm gonna be honest with you, they will still look a little wet when you get them out of the oven. Do not put them back in. The bottoms of the cookies are fully cooked. You'll see that they're browner than, of course, the top. As you let them cool, they will harden and there will be this soft, moist, delicious chocolate chip cookie. If you put it back in the oven, I am afraid you will overcook it and then it'll dry out and it just won't be, you know, what we want you all to experience from this recipe. As they harden, they are starting to flatten a little bit and they'll do that too. So we'll probably let them sit, I don't know, 10-20 minutes or so, just so that they cool down completely. These are our cookies. Like I said, the bottoms are fully done. Hopefully you can see the brownness of the bottoms. And the top, they're not falling apart. Like I said, they are fully cooked through, but if you do like a harder cookie, feel free to add another minute or two to your cooking time. That is going to conclude today's video. We hope you enjoy. We hope you try the recipe. If you want to add nuts or more chocolate chips or anything else, please do so. Do whatever makes your family happy. Please let us know if you like it or if you changed the recipe or, you know, if you did something different. We would love to hear feedback from you guys, and we will see you in our next video. All right, guys. Bye.